Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a long-term review of the Moto One Power. So Moto One Power was announced a couple of months back, and this is a really good all-round package from Motorola in India, and it came with the Snapdragon 636 chipset, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, and a large 5000 mAh capacity battery with turbocharging. And this is under the Android One platform, making it a really good device in the 15K price segment. Now with the device getting the Android Pie update, and one of the few smartphones in this price segment to get the Android Pie update. So we'll just revisit the device with the new update, and a few of the downsides which were there in the device has been updated. So we'll talk about all those things in this video. So let's get started. First, talking about the design and build quality. So design wise, this is a well built phone. You can see that it's quite a good looking smartphone, although it's a bit thicker in terms of design aspect. You can see it's a bit more thicker and heavier. Otherwise it's a solid well built phone. You can see the metal construction, solid build, and it has it is a sturdier build, and it does not have any sort of issues. So overall we feel the device has a pretty good design and build quality, and has been really well built phone in this price segment. So that was the design and build quality. It also has this notch display, and notch is slightly on the wider side, but still this definitely comes with the latest notch, and the chin on the device also is not too high. So overall the design feels quite good for the price segment it is being offered. Now talking about the display. So the phone comes to 6.2 inches Full HD Plus resolution display with a 19:9 aspect ratio, and it also comes with Gorilla Glass support. And you can see that the notch display, it's slightly on the wider side. The notch is slightly wider, but nevertheless it does give a good feel altogether. Now display quality is a Full HD panel and looks really good. The colors are vivid, the touch response feels very smooth, and the viewing angles are also really good. So overall the display quality is definitely good on the Moto One Power. Now moving on to the most important aspect, the software. So right now the device what we have is running on Android 9.0, that's Android Pie update, and you can see that this is a new UI. And if you go to the settings, you can see the new customized look from Android Pie, and you can see that there are no additional features offered other than a few gestures supported. And there is also the Moto app which has been there for a lot of Moto devices. You can see Moto Actions and Moto Displays included. Otherwise it's the plain stock Android, and now it feels really nice with the latest version of Android. It is really smooth experience, no lags whatsoever, and overall experience feels very smooth using the Android Pie update. So that is definitely one of the important aspects of the Moto One Power. The Android Pie is something which is not really available on a lot of smartphones in the sub 20K price segment. If you're looking for a great software experience with the latest version, then the Android One powered Motorola One Power is definitely a great device to look for. And it also comes with the Dolby audio support. That means you get really good audio output from the speakers as well. So that's the software aspect, and this is definitely one of the few devices running Android Pie out of the box. Now one of the features which was missing on the previous Moto One Power, that is the one with the 8.1, was that there was no dual voltage support, and that was kind of an omission considering that the Snapdragon 636 supports dual voltage. Now we have the dual voltage support on this device with the Android Pie update. You can see there is dual voltage. Right now we are using 2 Jio SIM cards, and dual voltage available, and you can even make video calls using Jio SIM card natively without any third-party applications. Now moving on to the other aspects, the gaming performance is definitely good on this device. We have played PUBG Mobile and other games and found it to be pretty good in overall experience, and definitely a good device for gaming, especially with the larger capacity battery. It can last more than a day easily, even when you are doing heavy gaming. Now moving on to the cameras. So this device comes with a 16 megapixel primary camera, f/1.8 aperture, secondary 5 megapixel shooter with depth sensing camera and dual LED flash, and on the front panel it has a 12 megapixel f2.0 camera for selfies. Now the camera interface is largely unchanged. It is the same interface and it comes with almost all modes and features offered. It also comes with a portrait mode and options like export mode, that's a pro mode, is included. Video recording is available at 4K, but unfortunately it does miss out on the EIS. Till now the EIS was something which is missing on the previous Moto One as well, but even with the Android Pie update, EIS has not been added to the device. Now looking at the camera samples taken with this device, it definitely feels improved. and looks pretty good. Good details, good sharpness levels, and the dynamic range also looks pretty good. And overall clarity of the image seems to have improved with Android Pie update. That's something really good which Moto has done. The Moto One Power previous, when we reviewed the Moto One Power, the camera was kind of an average, but it definitely has improved with the latest update. And even the low light experience and selfie experience seems to be satisfactory. So overall we feel the camera experience on the Moto One Power definitely has improved with the Android Pie update. Now talking about the another important aspect, the battery. So this device comes with a 5000 mAh capacity battery, and there is also turbocharging included, and the battery performance is really good on this device. Even with Android 8.1 Oreo, we used to get around 10 hours of screen on time easily and last almost 2 days with a massive 5000 mAh capacity battery. Now it has even improved. We get more than 10 hours of screen on time, and even the battery performance is really good. And it also comes with USB Type-C port and turbocharging. That's 18-watt turbocharging is included, making it really good device in terms of the overall battery experience. So that was a detailed review of the Moto One Power with Android Pie update and the new UI. So overall we feel priced at 15,999. Right now it is being offered even at 14,999 during the sale. So at that pricing, it's definitely one of the really good value for money packages out there with good design and build quality. The display is pretty good, the software experience is excellent, the battery life is great, the cameras have improved, dual voltage support has come. So overall it's a good package, considering the only downside being it's a slightly heavier device and also thicker device. Otherwise it's quite a good overall package worth the money. So that was a detailed review of the Moto One Power with Android Pie update. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.